did super.
This 4-year-old reads on her own. She started at 2 and now she reads everything.
Aren't they going to ask you where my cats are in the wagon that looks like a birthday cake? Said
How did we get our kids to read so early? In this video, I'm going to share a secret that I've not shared with anyone publicly. What we did to get our kids to read so early. I'll also talk about why we started so early and what you can do to help your kids get started reading too. Hi, I'm Leanne, and on this channel I do parenting, education and tip videos just like this. If this is the first time you're meeting, I'm so glad to meet you. If you want to join us on this learning journey, go ahead and press that subscribe button that is over there. When we first became parents, I checked out every blog, every video, every Pinterest because it hit me that I was a steward of this little miracle right here and I didn't want to mess up. I wanted to maximize every potential that she had for the rest of her life. So let's talk about brains. A baby's brain is the fastest growing part of his or her body. In fact, the brain is so heavy, it's a milestone for them to be able to hold their head up. A 1-year-old's brain is 50% of its adult weight, and by 3 years old, it's 90%. It's almost fully developed in terms of its weight and size. Brain cells connect to brain cells to form pathways. The more pathways you have, the faster the brain, and more capable of complex routes to store and access information. But then, around elementary school age, pruning happens. The brain removes brain cells that aren't used in order to maintain bodily efficiency. Like a muscle that doesn't get used will waste away. So the more connections we maintain, the more brain cells we get to keep. I decided to conduct an experiment. What was the least amount of work I could do as a parent so that the babies could keep the most brain cells? I landed on the Doman method. I could read 5 flashcards at breakfast, lunch and dinner, keep it fun, and call it done. And that was it. His recipe was start early, stay happy, keep it short, find the novelty, and have fun. Did you see what I just did there? Just like that. A few months later, I found an app for that, and all I needed to do was to press play. Looks like that. It took all the hard work of the experiment for me. I just needed to show it to my kids. The app is called Little Reader by BrillKids, and I think the clip will speak for itself. In the video you're about to see, Kennedy is about 2.5 years old only.
Which one shows draw? You got it. Draw. Can you find lion? That's right. Can you point to yard? Good job. Yard.
This isn't all we did to teach the girls how to read, but it is one of the first things we started with. And I can only share this now because hindsight is perfect, right? Is it?
This is it.
I wish I could have said then what I know now. So friends, if you're one of our peers, I'm so sorry we couldn't have told you this earlier. But we didn't know how this experiment would end, and I didn't have the guts, nor the medium, to share it like I do now.
Who doesn't love a lot of donuts on nature's most perfect food? They are pickles.
If you want to maximize your baby's learning potential, check out Glenn Doman's How to Multiply Your Baby's Intelligence. If reading is your jam and you want them to start early, his book, How to Teach Your Baby to Read, is excellent. These books help me understand how little people learn, what excites them, and how to keep them curious. If you are efficient and want to get straight to it, the app we use is called Little Readers app by BrillKids. It's a little bit pricey. There are similar offerings out there, but I was looking for a comprehensive, rigorous, Dolch words in color-coded phonics that I could rely on. We used them for about 1.5 years for each girl, and I would go back and do it again in a heartbeat. We got an early head start at reading, even though that was not my end goal. I wanted more baby brain cells, and we got readers instead, which is not a bad result for an experiment. Remember, start early, stay happy, keep it short, novel, and fun.